Thank you for joining me today. So I am about to jump in with reimagining the dungeon theme for Adventure to Fate Core Quest. As you can see here, I have some graphics from the game pulled up for inspiration, and I kind of wanted to take you through some of the things that I have already laid down, and then I'll get to writing. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure. I have a few things planned, but there's a few things floating around in the back of my mind too that I'm not sure about. So first and foremost, let's talk about some of the specifications that the game developer, Randall, told me about. He said that for the Dungeon Zone theme, take the title theme and make more upbeat. Now, given that this is the environment that you would be hearing the music played over, I'm not exactly sure what he means by upbeat, but maybe to inject a little bit more energy. He did say he wanted it a little bit more spooky as well, and which makes sense with, this environment. So I'm trying to create something that has an ominous feel that builds tension, but that isn't incredibly intense. So it's kind of like the feeling is like it's quiet, too quiet kind of thing, So here's what I have so far. This is actually a B section. He wanted me to incorporate the original theme, right? Take the title theme and make it more upbeat, which I haven't done yet. I brought in the original theme here, which I will figure out how to rework. But here is a B section that I wrote on the plane in GarageBand on my phone. And I think it creates enough kind of mystery and slight unease maybe. But anyway, let's listen. So even just listening to that, I got an idea for having this be a flute track as well. As you can see, I already have it loaded up. It would come in right about here, I think. I mean, I'm totally, stealing Inspirato from, Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger, all that sort of stuff. I'm trying to think. I think it's probably Chrono Trigger specifically. We'll see if you can guess which track I'm being inspired by. I can't remember even what scene it's from. So let's bring this up an octave. That's cool. Like, I already love that. I've been watching a lot of Gordon Ramsay, like Gordon Ramsay Masterclass, and he keeps introducing the idea of elevating the dish that he's making, and like I think this really elevates the track. Yeah, let's hear that again. Cool. So that's all it's giving me right now. I'll go down. As you can see, I have a whole list of different things: harpsichord, almost harpsichord, delicate bells, flute. This is all from the original title theme, but I wanted to get some strings in there as much as possible, just because, again, elevates. And as far as the A section here, I wrote down some notes on the plane. I said maybe start by including heavy toms that follow the original rhythm of the bell. So dun, dun, da, dun, 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 da, da, dun, 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 dun. So what I can do, bring this over here. Bling, 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 bling. So what we have. Oh, okay. Let's get in there. Oh. So what we got? Bum, bum. I kind of don't want it to be too obvious. Yeah, maybe like halfway. So it'd be like. Here's the original. Right, so right there, I might even just have it here and then have something else written right here, kind of like a buildup. So, and I'm not using strings for this, I don't think. We'll see. Um, hmm. So bring this over. So boom, 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 boom. Might have to, so. Okay. Mm, what is that? Tighten that. So, yeah. Let's get this situated first. So, I almost want this to mimic the sound of the melody that the bells played originally, like the ding, 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 ding. So I want the pitch of the toms to be in a similar order. Maybe do that again. You notice I'm kind of like intentionally moving these hits a little bit, off to the side. The reason why I'm doing that is to give it a more human feel. So if we, let's bring that back actually. We snap it to the grid like this. Sounds all right, but if we move it a little bit that way, it'll sound a little bit more human because the notes are slightly off. Yeah. All right, so we make these the same. Maybe save that. I'll mute that in case. And then there's my other half. So where is it? Bum, bum, blah. Yeah, so that's really off. I want to give that some love. Paste that. That's too much. So there. Maybe move this a little bit there. Both. This a little bit lower. Nice. Might be cool. Have a little bit of like a. No, I just want like a 1, 2, 3. So we have different hits happening, right? So different velocities, different hands. So we want to decrease this. Let's say that the like strong hand is the left hand and the weak hand is the right hand. And I'm not a drummer, so I'm also left-handed, which makes matters worse. In fact, let's see, what would I be doing here? So I'll just pretend. So it's actually this would be the strong hit, and these would, if I was playing drums. raise everything up a little bit so that collectively the hits are a little bit harder, but there's still variety in the volume. Now here, I like to do a little trick to add a little bit more variety in my toms. Turn everything down because everything here is the same hit. It's all 100, 100, 100. And so what I'm going to do here, turn them all down, then deselect every other one. Turn it down again. Deselect that one. And yeah, add a little bit of variety. Then the same thing here. Might turn it slightly up. Then deselect. Turn you guys down a little bit. And then turn this guy down. Let's hear that. And we can compare it with this one. So let's hear everything. So we have, as you can see, there's a lot more colors happening here than here. So let's hear this. It's very subtle, but what's the, nope, I don't want to select all. Come on, baby. Mouse, it's a little jumpy. Still not used to it. So we got this. See what I mean? Now turn you down a little bit. Deselect. Here, turn up a little bit more. Slightly. Try that. Deselect. All right, so here's my toms. So I can live with that for now. Okay, so got a list of things that I want to check off here. So that's the first one. The next thing I want to do is add some staccato cello. So we have staccato cello here. So what I want to do is I'll just get rid of all of this stuff. And essentially with the rhythm, it's like dun, 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 dun. I wanted the cello to play in between the tom hits. So it's like dun, 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 dun. I don't know if this is going to work, but you know, it was in my head. So I need to hear it now. Bring you down here. That seems a little soft. I want I can't remember if I have, let's see, staccato cello. Oh wait, cello section staccato. Awesome. Let's see what you do. Oh wait, nope. Did I just mess that up? I did. This is not what I want to do. Yeah, because that's pizzicato. I want that to stay pizzicato. I want a staccato here. So call this cello. I forget how to spell pizzicato. Yep. Cato. And then staccato. Oh God, I forgot how to spell that. Two C's. There we go. Monday. Now cello. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's so awesome. Yeah. Oh, that makes me so happy. Okay, let's get rid of all this stuff. Now, I wonder if velocity plays a part in this. Amazing. So we have one and yep. Okay, now I'm already getting an idea. So for this, let's check the velocities here. Yeah, maybe not so intense. I wonder. See, now I'm getting crazy. I want to, let's see if this can be, just call you cello, legato. Cello legato. Let's see if I get lucky with that. Legato. Ooh, yeah, baby. God, I love you, Logic. You are the best. So let's see what this is. Oh. Oh, clarinet. Whoops, I hit the wrong one. Cello section. Here we go. That's awesome. Oh, whoops. I gotta get out of this. See, I get too excited and I push buttons. All right, let's get out of here. Bring this back. And I want to keep this in mind as I write. Doom and gloom, right? So I want something that's very, you know. So I think I want this to be a little bit more. Okay, that sounds cool. Let's. I think what I want to do here, one in. So probably deselect every other hit, make that a lighter hit, bump up the velocity on the first hits. Do that. Actually, thank you. I love my job so much. Oh God, so much fun. So okay. So now I'm curious to see how it sounds down here. Sounds better like this. We got different velocities here from there, right? See if I can. And now, take the. Right, okay. So, actually, what am I doing? Just get that there. Just want to see how it's going to fit. And then I wonder if that would just be, just leave that there. Oh, yeah, just a little foreshadowing. Let's see what happens. So we have. Yeah, and on that note right there, was that F sharp? Was that F sharp? G, close. Damn it. Let's hear that again. Gives it a little bit more spookiness. this is already too busy, so I want a little bit less. You might want to get so. Be a little bit more space. And then add that in there. Put that there. Get this. Dun, dun. Claps. That works, actually. All right, let's hear the whole thing. That's pretty cool. And then, so if we bring this back, yeah, bring everything back here. That, I want that. And we're going to transpose you. Yeah, that could work. Let's see how crazy this gets. Yep, just eyeballing it. So right there, I want. Where was that? That'd be kind of cool. Just kind of one. Make that match the. That's cool. So yeah, what I'm doing here is the original pizzicato rhythm was boom, 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 boom. Might be cool to accent that with more staccato, stabs from another cello. It's just gonna be like an orchestra of cellos. I mean, in a perfect world, that's what I would have. Cello is amazing. So, see if we can elevate this. Let's try fifths. What's a fifth above A sharp? Why can't I think of that right now? That doesn't really work. We'll just do. epic. Okay, so I think this is a good spot to take a break. I have ideas for the percussion that I want to get to as well. So I'm going to say, add a marker right here. And move me out of the way. Where is this? Just say add spooky percussion. Spooky. I was thinking like something like that sounds like bones, just maybe it's just going to be shaker, maybe it'll be something else, but yeah, I want to kick things up a notch. All right, so before I jump off, here's everything we got so far. How long is this? 24 seconds into, so it's about a minute long. That's a nice tasty loop. Yeah, so I think this is actually almost done. I do want to build up this section right here to have a bit more, emotional oomph, but I was not expecting this to pop out. So it's a testament to the beauty of writing stuff down and writing notes on your phone and flushing out ideas while you're utilizing dead time on a plane. Yeah, but I like this so far. So I'm going to keep the party rolling. Once I get back, I got to eat something. So I will be back shortly. But thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.